Good evening, traders, and welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, so guys, my name is Sandile. So most of you guys, you are aware who I am, and I have indicated before that I am now working with Elliott Wave Forecast. And for those that are not sure who is Elliott Wave Forecast, so it's one of those big Elliott Wave traders. So we are a group of like 12 analysts that we are tracking the markets 24 hours around the clock. So we've got about 7 8 instruments that we are tracking every single day. But like I've indicated, that we are available for 24 hours a day, so you can always reach us at any time if you've got any questions regarding our services. Alright, so the main thing for today, guys, is to let you know that we are running a special. Definitely, you can see on the screen that our special it will be running at least for the next 3 days from today. So you've got time to think about this year, but I do believe that it is a very good offer. So I'm gonna be leaving, guys, a link below here. You can always tap into that link that will take you directly to our special. You can save up to $520 here, and this is only available for the new members. Right, so okay, let me just show you guys some of the trade setup that we've had, because I know you guys always want to see that how we have been doing before you can maybe jump into the service. But I'm gonna tell you this again: we do still run a trial that is less than the price of a coffee. So you can also try our services for 14 days. You're gonna have full access to our services. I'm talking about the 5 live sessions that we have every day. We update our instruments like 4 times a day. So you can see I'm talking about Asia update, London update, New York update, mid-day update. That is just only on our 1 hour charts, and our 4 hour charts are updated every day, and also our daily they are updated over the weekend. Unless, of course, if there is a major structure change, we don't hesitate to update as quickly as possible. But like I've said, the interesting part is that we've always have someone that is there on our live chat room that is always keeping you updated what is happening in the market. If there are changes, be in the middle of the session or be just of a sudden move, somebody is always there to keep you updated, and you can always ask a question, engage with those analysts that are there. Right, so just to show you again, like the few trade setup that we have been looking at, so the concept has not changed from where you know me. We are still looking at the blue box concept. So I'm just gonna show you like how we have been looking at the likes of Brent crude oil, or rather oil. So oil, we have been looking for this. I know a lot of people, they have been expecting that oil was going to go and trade all the way to the upper side or back to the all-time highs, like what has have been happening with gold and silver. But that is not the case in our group. So we have been preaching this to our members that oil will make a move to the down side. So in saying that, we eventually had a trade setup where we have been looking at this year to have been a three-wave move to the blue box here, and the expectation was that once the price gets to hit this area here between your 91 43 to 93.96 area here, we were expecting that this was going to drop all the way to the down side. So like I've indicated, guys, you can definitely see here when I said the trial is less than the price of a coffee, this was what I am referring to. Yeah, but back to this year. So we have been looking for this, that it will eventually drop to the down side. And obviously, if you have been tracking what is happening with oil, you will see that oil has traded all the way to the downside. So it went as far as hitting the blue box. This is where we were, and from there, this has dropped a couple of points to the down side here. You can see all the way from around the $91, it traded lower to around your $68. Obviously, you can, if you are not a member, you can always follow just to keep at the update, because there's a lot of free content that we post on our social media pages. I will share also my handle here that you can follow on X, formerly known as Twitter, and also as well you can follow me on your LinkedIn. That's if you are there. Right, so just to show you another one here that we have been looking at was the euro pound here. So euro pound, we were expecting, or we're looking at this year to be the three-wave move structure here that should get into the area of a blue box, and from here the expectation was that this was going to drop. And you will notice here we've got clear structures that we have. We've got areas where are marked that where do we execute a trade, and even the invalidation levels, they are there, which is very important, unlike you just execute a trade without knowing where to put a stop loss or where to invalidate the structure. So fast forward here, we saw euro pound, it has traded lower, hit the blue box here, and this has already dropped. Mind you, this is a 4 hourly chart here, so you can see it's a 4 hourly chart. So this has been the move to the downside here, and obviously the expectation where to from here, you'll always find that in the members area, but we still like to see this one to continue with the drop lower. And lastly here, just to show you, obviously I'm not going to show you everything that we have been busy with inside the members area, but lastly we have looked at Dow Jones. Obviously it is a ticker with a YM here, but this is a Dow Jones. So the expectation was for this year to be a three-wave move structure here to complete this five-wave move into this set of a blue box. And obviously from here we were expecting that this should give us that big move to the up side. And obviously if you have been following this, because we are posting this mostly on our social media page, like I've indicated. When I say do follow my page here, I'm not just looking for those followers. That is just going to something that is going to help you to keep up, because we share a lot of charts or our expected moves on our social media pages. So this is when Dow Jones hit the area of a blue box here, and you can see this has made a big move to the up side here on Dow Jones. So those are just a few instruments that I wanted to share with you. Like to show you again that we still keeping in the same. We are buying the blue box or selling the blue box in the direction of a trend. So back to this here, guys. Like I have indicated, I'm gonna be posting. I'm gonna share this here. I'm gonna show the link below that you can follow, that will just take you straight to this special that we are running. Like I've indicated, you can even get your 2 months of the premium analysis. That is just as low as your $79 here. So we've got different packages that you can choose from. So these are the packages or the blends that we've got. Like I've said it, we are tracking at about 78 instruments, obviously with different groups. So when you get into this area here, you're going to be choosing which group that you are looking at. Obviously our groups are divided into 26 instruments. For example, if you're more into the forex pairs, then you're going to consider to, or commodities, and like your gold, you're going to be considering to go with the group 1. If you're into cryptocurrencies as well, you're going to be going with the group 2. As for if you are trading stock and ETFs, then you will be going with the group 3. So those are the groups that you can choose from, and these blends that we've got here. Apart from this, we've got a lot of educational content as well that you can always look at here on the web side. That's if you go to subscriptions, it's on another page, but as soon as you get in this here, once you go to subscriptions, you're gonna see we've got a lot of webinars or recorded webinars that you can look at there, and you can take those educational content. And again, we do have a one-on-one session. Not everybody is comfortable to be in a group, so you can always request to have somebody that you, or an analyst that is going to be there with you on one-on-one sessions. Alright, guys, like I've said it, the links will be below here in this video, so you can just click on those social media pages, and also the link that will take you directly. That's if you are interested in this special or this sale that we are running. Alright, so cheers, everybody. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.